The year 2000 was an important milestone for goods made in Vietnam, when for the first time Vietnamese enterprises had direct access to foreign distribution systems. It was a time when foreign investors entered the distribution market in Vietnam. European corporations like Metro from Germany and Bourbon Group from France started the trend. Previously, although Vietnamese goods were exported all over the world, they mainly went through intermediaries or professional importers. The rate of direct export to distribution networks was very low. The aspiration to provide Vietnamese goods direct access to foreign distributors was ignited. How could Vietnamese goods be advertised directly to consumers? How could a direct channel of exchange between Vietnamese producers and foreign consumers be created? On the basis of those questions, the European Market Department in the Ministry of Industry and Trade Vietnam formulated the idea of linking foreign distribution systems with Vietnamese exporters to bring Vietnamese goods directly to their networks in the European market. We found out that Vietnamese firms are primarily exported through intermediaries. By exporting through intermediaries, Vietnamese firms and Vietnamese producers face a number of disadvantages. The first and most important is that Vietnamese exporters and producers do not have direct access to the supply and demand of consumers. The second disadvantage is that by exporting through intermediaries, they can't utilize the capability of larger distribution change in the world in quality management. Thirdly, another major desire of our firms and manufacturers is brand development. When we export through intermediaries, we can hardly grow our brands. Vietnamese goods are packaged under different names or names of foreign companies, and moreover, there is no notion of being made in Vietnam. In 2011, the event called Vietnamese Goods Week was organized by the Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam at Big C distribution system under the French group Casino. During Vietnamese Goods Week, besides promoting Vietnamese goods, enterprises participating in the event are trained directly from the procurement personnel of the distribution firms. From initial results in 2012 and 2014, the Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam continued to organize the program Vietnamese Goods Week at Metro Cash and Carry and Sergros, Germany, and continue with the supermarket chain of Big C France. From June 2015, the Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam continued to expand the markets in Asia, including the supermarkets such as Emart Korea, Aeon Japan. In 2016, the Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam connected Vietnamese business delegations with 7 large distribution groups, including Coop and Conad Italy, Ocean Casino France, Macro Chek, Central Group Thailand, and Aeon Japan. Vietnamese businesses met with leaders of Ocean Group France. Additionally, the Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam organized seminars, B2B forums, training programs, and legal support for enterprises, by which enterprises establish direct and long-term relationships with the distribution firms. Many companies have signed supply contracts with a number of distribution firms such as T-Export to Coop Italia, Thanh Binh Jeune in France, as well as exports of rice and textiles to the French Ocean Company. Through the introduction of the European Market Department, the Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam, our firm easily reached businesses in the European countries, and recently we have already achieved success in France. Our goods have penetrated the French market through the supermarket chain of Thanh Binh Jeune. As a result, export results have grown in some major distribution systems such as Aeon Japan, Lotte Korea, Casino, Ocean France, and Metro Germany. Our successful plan of the program has created a strong spillover effect on the desire to provide Vietnamese goods direct access to foreign distribution networks. Recently, the Department of Industry and Trade of Hanoi has coordinated with the Aeon Group Japan to organize networking activities to supply Vietnamese goods to the Aeon chain. It is expected that these activities will continue to spread to many regions and domestic product associations and encourage foreign distribution groups to proactively cooperate in Vietnam. To effectively get access to the foreign advanced and modern distribution systems, it is required to implement coordinated solutions from production to distribution and consumptions. Therefore, on the basis of the proposals by the Ministry of Industry and Trade of Vietnam, the Prime Minister approved the project to enable Vietnamese enterprises to directly participate in foreign distribution networks until year 2020, with many comprehensive solutions. In year 2017 was the first year that we had funding, so we have held Vietnamese Goods Week events in 2 countries and run seminars with all major distributors currently present in Vietnam, such as Auchan, Lotte, Ian, and the Central Group. All of these large distributors will meet and train Vietnamese firms on the skills of direct export to their respective chains. The objective of the project by the year 2020 is that Vietnamese goods will be directly exported to all major distributors in Europe, North America, Southeast Asia, and Northeast Asia, and countries that have signed a free trade agreement with Vietnam. The share of direct export of textiles, footwear, agricultural products, coffee, tea, and seafood should increase by 10-15%. Expanding access to the distribution groups, gaining access to additional 2 to 3 distribution systems, and share of the direct export to foreign distribution systems to increase by 10-15% for participating enterprises. With the internal strengths and determination of the management agencies and the enterprises spread from the central to local levels, together with integrated solutions, will hopefully make the target year 2020 soon a reality.